and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Little Secret. Shh. And the first time I saw Little Secret, which is a panty vibe from Satisfyer, it reminded me of this one, which is called Sexy Secret. Shh. The shape is, from what I can see, exactly the same. Let's just check. Well, it's very similar. And here I think the magnet is in a different place. Yes, the magnet is different here. So this part here, this bulbous part is kind of worn near the vagina. And then this part here is on the clitoris. You've got this nice kind of round part here to stimulate the clitoris. So this magnet is a bit lower down, whereas here it's kind of in front of you. But let's see the motors and how they change. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah, I think they're the same from what I can see, feel. Yeah, so there's those two small differences of the magnet, and yeah, that's about it. They've both got that kind of round nub thing where the clitoris is. And another difference, let's switch them off. You can hear they're very silent as well, which is fantastic because you could wear these in public, so you don't want to have anyone finding out what you're up to. Anyway, one incredible feature with Little Secret is that it also comes with a remote control, because the other one is compatible with the Satisfyer app, Satisfyer Connect. This one is as well, but not everyone wants to use an app. Some people are old school and they just want to kind of press a button and go. So this is perfect for those people, but it's also compatible with the app if you're a bit more technically savvy. And also, so this has a battery inside it. You have to remove the plastic here, and then you've got some buttons. Well, let me see how you do this. Okay, so you can go through the different settings and increase or decrease the intensity, which means there are more options if you use it with the remote control. Well, it's made from silicone and ABS. And it's compatible with water-based lubricant, and it's waterproof, so you can use it in the bath or the shower. And it's actually very discreet. It's very comfortable to wear, and you could even wear it on the beach, really, with a bikini. Yeah, that's a great idea, because this part here, having the magnet a bit lower down, means it's potentially more discreet if you were daring enough to wear it with a bikini. And let me show you the packaging, because I have a second one which hasn't been opened yet, so I can show you what the hygiene seal is like. So this is the hygiene seal here. So you can see it's very good, because some other brands, they just have a sticker, and this is like, you can't open this. No one has opened this before you do, so that's a very good thing to know. And as I've got a spare one, that means I'm going to have to find or choose a friend to give it to, which is going to be a lot of fun. I really do love giving my spare toys away, because I like to see people's reactions and see what they like and stuff. It's very interesting for me as a sex toy designer as well to see, because everyone likes different things. It's very interesting. Okay, so let me show you the packaging. So it's presented in this box with the hygiene seal that I've just shown you. And it also comes with a USB magnetic charging cable, a Little Secret quick start guide in different languages. Sorry about the roadworks outside. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not a vibrator. Some safety information and some guarantee information. And what's fantastic about these new Satisfyer products is that they have a 15-year guarantee. Imagine what can happen in 15 years. Exciting. Now let's see how it works. To switch the toy on, you can use it manually as well. And what I love about these panty vibes is that it's kind of like a great tease, really, if you're using it with a partner. It's kind of like a foreplay toy. But when the foreplay has got to a point where you want to have some main play, then you can actually use it also as a clitoral stimulator, and you can use it as a lay-on vibrator. And what's really nice about this shape is that this kind of goes into the entrance of the vagina, and it's worn like that. You can kind of move it from side to side to increase the friction and increase the intensity as well. It does feel very nice, especially during the orgasms. It's kind of like very nice indeed. Yeah, so it's very versatile that way. And what else? So you switch it on with, this is the button here. Switch it on. So you switch it on, then you can press the button a few times to go through the preset vibrations. Let me see how many there are. There are usually 10. There are actually 11. Wow. So you've got some pulsations and some waves. And at the end, it repeats. And it's usually when I use sex toys, if I'm trying to go for an orgasm, I would use the continuous setting, the strongest, most continuous one. However, with a toy like this, as it's kind of designed for teasing and foreplay, the other settings can be a lot of fun. Because sometimes it can be a bit boring just having the continuous one, whereas if you've got someone else pressing the buttons, it's like, what's going to happen next? Is it going to start and stop, or waves? Because that can be kind of very like a delicious, torturous tease in the best way possible. And then to switch it off, just press down on the button for a couple of seconds. And then to use it with the remote control, you'd have to remove the plastic here, which is protecting the battery from being used in the box or being pressed accidentally. So you remove that, and then you've got a power button, and then a mode button, and then some arrows to increase or decrease the intensity. So press down on the button here, and then literally it just pairs immediately, which is fantastic. So no complications, because not everyone is into the app. Wow. Increasing and decreasing. That seems to also increase the rhythm of the pulsations, which is interesting. Nice. And to switch it off, just press on the button, on the power button. And then it's also compatible with the app Satisfyer Connect. And to do so, to connect with the app, press down on this button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then it's, hang on, 1, 2. Okay, so it's ready to connect now. We've got the light flashing there, and then you would open the app and then follow the instructions on the screen. In the top right hand corner, there are 2 rings. You press on that, and then you should see the toy in the list of My Satisfiers. Ooh. And with the app, I used to think that the app was just good for, let's say, long distance use, which is also fantastic, of course, but in fact, you can do so many things with the app. You can create your own patterns, for example, and there are also even more preset patterns or programs that you can use. So, for example, the preset ones in the toy, there are 11, but actually in the app, there are many more to discover. So that's even more fun if you're using it, let's say, in public with a partner, because they can just be on their phone very discreetly on the screen, and then you can be, oh my God. Or they could be in a different place. One idea that I think is really a lot of fun is actually to wear something like this when you are going shopping or doing something really boring, and then someone can actually press your buttons for you from a distance, which is a lot of fun. But I'm not sure if you actually have to be on the phone as well. Well, you could work it out, I'm sure. And another thing you can do with the app is actually you can save those programs that you create, or you can also create a sequence, which is quite a lot of fun. We can actually put some different patterns together. You could start off for a few minutes on a very gentle setting, then you can go through some different patterned ones, and then building up to a more continuous setting. Or you could have several peaks and do some edging. Edging is when you get to almost the point of having an orgasm, but then you deny yourself the pleasure and just say no. Well, you don't deny yourself. Well, you do. It's kind of you can get to that point and then reduce the intensity and then have another build-up, reduce the intensity, and depending on how many build-ups and reductions of intensity that you have, that can actually make the orgasm a lot more intense when it does happen, and it can be a lot of fun. Or maybe you don't want to come at all, it could just be a really beautiful tease. Another feature which is really fun is something called ambient sound. And for example, you could have the vibrator responding to any sound around you. That could be the TV, it could be these awful roadworks that I'm having to listen to right now, which could turn something negative into something positive, which is always a good idea. Or it could be your lover's voice, or it could be the music that's playing you could be in a concert. That would be a lot of fun to actually wear this to a concert and then have your vibration, the vibration in your pants. That could be kind of cool. And what else can you do? There's also the possibility of importing your Spotify playlists and then having the toy respond to your favorite songs. And I also made my own Satisfier playlist in Spotify. I chose the most erotic songs that I could think of. There are 30 songs there, and those songs can kind of get you in the mood as well. And what else can you do with it? Well, I think the most orgasmic feature of the app is definitely remote partner. You can connect with your partner long distance, you can have a video chat, and then you can take control of their toy and they can take control of your toy, which is fantastic, and you can do that at the same time, which is wonderful. And there is also an alarm. Why would you need an alarm? Well, it could be fun to wake up with a sex toy, or maybe you need reminding of when you're going to connect with your long distance lover. And it's also compatible with the Apple Watch, but it's very important to actually delete the toy from your settings in the app and from your Bluetooth settings in your phone before connecting to another device or the Apple Watch. And on the Apple Watch, it's so much fun because you can do many things. Actually, I don't know if I've got any battery in my Apple Watch right now, but it's really fun because there is a setting called gyroscope, and you can literally move your wrist around, and the toy will respond to it. And that's kind of fun if you're dancing, let's say, or it could be someone else's phone connecting it if they're in the same space, because with the Apple Watch it's not a long distance control, it's you have to be in the same space. And what else can you do? You can use any of the preset patterns, or you can create your own, not create, but you can actually do a live control as well. And then if you want to go from the Apple Watch back to your phone, you will have to delete it in the Apple Watch. It's very simple, just go through the instructions on the screen. So this is perfect for someone who wants to maybe experiment with the remote control and the app, and manually, so it's actually a lot more versatile than a sexy secret. For more information about a little secret from Satisfier, visit satisfier.com. That's all from my sex toy laboratory for today. Thanks for watching.